Good evening, everyone. It's been a while, I bet. My guess is it's been about 3 months. I've been away because of seasonal depression and the like. I took a small hiatus from my YouTube channel, but now I'm back. Today, I intend to play through the spooky, in quotation marks, spooky game known as Faith. I like the Faith franchise. Conceptually, it is a very spooky franchise, but in practice, its its retro feel makes it a little less scary and more cool. I like the concepts, and the eldritch horror has always been one of my favorite things about horror in general. Like, I'm a big fan of eldritch horror and horrors beyond our understanding, but I'm gonna play through it because I've seen other people play through it, but I want to play through it myself. So I just wanted to give it a go and see how it is. I will be joined by my good friend, Gray. This is the first time he's actually on this channel. I know it's kind of weird to think that I have more than just 2 friends who show up on my channel very rarely and occasionally, but yes, he will be joining me because he's also a big fan of, Faith. So we're gonna sort of geek out, enjoy ourselves with this very cool spooky game, and I hope you guys enjoy. And if you do, you know what to do. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Just gotta get that out of the way so YouTube doesn't damn me for taking a 3-month break. You know how it is. Anyway, let's get into today's video. I hope you guys enjoy.
Oh my god, the side screens are fucking awesome.
Oh yeah, no, I really like the side borders. They look very good.
I love when games do that, when they're not the correct aspect ratio.
That's yeah, like,
it's so good.
You have aspect ratio, like the old aspect ratio, the 4:3, and it just has the cool move by.
1987. Wait a second.
The bite. We're horrible.
Was
that the shot of 87? Gun with 1 bullet? Starting out great.
Yeah.
I really like the opening cutscene.
I don't think I've ever actually seen the opening cutscene for the first Faith.
I mean, that's when you open up the game. That would play if you saw the opening cutscene for Faith 1, but most people just skip that because it's like 10 seconds long and it's very basic. But it only tells you, hey, he's heading here on a mission to kill someone.
That's not what priests do. Priests don't kill people.
He's not here to kill people. What? No, never. I'm already gonna get killed by off-screen Michael. It's gonna happen, but
I'm gonna be at, like, the corner of the screen, and then he's gonna come from that exact corner and body you.
Oh yeah, you bet. Okay, we're here. We're at the house. I don't remember. Okay, arrow keys. Okay, time to get hit by the truck. Totally. Have you forgotten already? This forest, it has a mind of its own. If you get lost, you could always try remembering where you've always been. Pressing escape key or start button is a good place to start. I assume that's just basic advice.
Yeah.
Time to get killed by Michael or get hit by the truck. Death percent? Dude, I'm a speedrunner.
Let's go.
Speedrunning. Mortis.
Yo, this is making Dream been kind of quiet since the speedrun dropped.
Dude, Mortis is such a, like, iconic death screen. I really like it.
It is, but
I'm gonna be saying a lot.
I really wish there was an option to change it out for the fucking joke one.
Oh.
It just fucking every time he dies, just Morbius.
Morbius. Just
Michael jump scare.
This game,
I love that he speaks Spanish. That's awesome.
yeah, there's a lot of elements to this that are very cool, but
Oh, alright, there he is.
No! No! That's so great.
Honestly.
I'm gonna get killed. Oh, hey, look, it's the how do you do this again? Like, there's
yeah, shoot it.
yeah, there's it's a cruise. It's
Pentagram.
Pentagram. I just love Michael. I love Michael just going, no.
I had the body of a pig is so relatable. Yeah, that's right. Exercise that water.
Yeah, exercised water. I caught some people walking through the woods around the house last week. Not kids, just regular adults who told me they got lost while hiking. I pointed them back towards the road. The whole thing just didn't feel right. I think I should dig up Bob's rifle out of the storage. Also, I'm like atrocious at reading, so most of the time.
If you want me to take over, then I totally can.
Oh yeah, I just hope you realize that most of the times I play. Most of the time I. Thanks, Michael, for running the deer away.
He's hungry.
I mean, most of the time I just reread something like 12 times and edit out all the mistakes.
That's what I do that, except I do that when I'm reading to myself.
The Martin's house lies about 100 yards off of the Snake Meadow Hill Road. There is almost no driveway. Trees jut out in the middle of a gravel path that is mostly covered in grass. It is difficult to find the house, especially since it's already dark when we arrived. Father Alfred seemed to know where he was going. He simply drove straight up until we arrived at the house. In the headlights, I saw an old shed off to the right of the path. Father Alfred explained that he would rather perform the exorcism away from the house, but the Martins had insisted that Amy remained inside. He complained that having the family present makes it difficult to proceed with the elements of the rite, and may seem harsh to the lay person. Oh, lay person as a normal person. I struggled because my brain was like, lay person? That's a verb. No.
Lay isn't a verb.
It can be an adverb.
It can also be a noun.
It can also be an adjective.
How many times do you have to exercise when you get the note?
I don't know. Bob, the kids and I have missed you more every day. The twins and Amy have started their next school year and here at home. Amy keeps asking when she's going to be allowed to go to real school. I think she's getting cabin fever. The twins are having no problem occupying their time. Yesterday, they came in with their hands covered in blood. I guess they found a dead deer and thought it would be a good idea to touch it. I think we might have a coyote problem because when I went out with them looking for the dead deer, it was a pretty gruesome sight. All this just a day after the twins' birthday party. Can't wait till they come home. Have you heard the theories about her being absolutely just crazy and the twins not even existing?
The mom?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't heard. I know that the twins don't actually exist.
Yeah, right? It's like the cult manipulation or something.
Yeah, I was always really confused about that. But,
it's very confusing, and there's a lot of really good faith YouTube videos that explain.
Oh shit!
It explains the I like how I'm just actively just baiting Michael to come kill me. There's a lot of
Holy shit, he's fast.
Yeah, he gets faster every time you exercise him.
Really? Wait,
yeah.
I thought you only got that I thought you only got that screen when you paused when he was on screen.
I didn't pause, so.
Oh, that's awesome. No, that was in the demo that it was like that.
Yeah. The theories, there's a lot of good theory channels on this game in general. Like it's really, I like the community and how they theorize how everything works. The game is very it doesn't explain a lot to you. So
no, it does not. And
Michael's gonna come in like 2 seconds, but
I feel like 2 really just throws a wrench in everything.
Oh yeah, the dream is really what screws a lot of people over, because when we get to 2, like it's very apparent the dream just like confuses a lot of people on like what the heck's going on. Can I exercise this? No. Michael might come for me when I reach the edge of the screen, but Father. Today I noticed Amy's favorite tree looking like it was dying. All the needles are falling off it and the bark is peeling. I guess I'm more upset about it than Amy is. She's totally absorbed in her volunteer work at the clinic. I guess it's a good thing that she found something she's passionate about, but I've gotten an ugly look from some of the women at the book club. Kathy and her religious friends won't even talk to me anymore. I like how I go from like being able to not read like a sentence to being able to read the whole goddamn note.
Yeah, like you're really putting dyslexia into perspective for me.
Oh yeah, no, dude, it's
purple.
Did you see those people up there?
Yeah, I did see the purple.
Wasn't that's who's purple and gray? I know one's was that it was two.
No, they're both purple.
They're just 2 purple children. I suppose it's the twins.
Yeah, it's twins. They're small children.
Yeah, it's the twins. Oh wait, I think if I follow them, there might be a benefit to following them.
Perhaps.
Maybe it's the game finally saying.
God damn, he is moving fast.
Maybe it's the game saying enough stalling and walking about trying to find all the notes and actually just get to the house. Maybe the game thinks I'm struggling. He's gonna come from the side screens.
I'm literally waiting for it. I'm like looking on each side of the screen because he's moving really fast now.
Oh dude, he's gonna just instant kill me as soon as I try to enter one of the screens one of these times, and it's gonna be so unfair but hilarious. The biggest tip that I can give for most people who struggle is just sit in the main center of the screen for a sec and then wait. He most of the time doesn't like to come until you start like, if you wait in the center for a bit, you can like wait out his timing. Okay.
Oh my god.
I couldn't look up, which was the annoying part. I didn't know if he was gonna kill me just because I couldn't look up. Okay. Mr. Martin, I've taken longer than I expected. Than expected registering the markers on your property as historical cemeteries. Our offices have difficulty identifying those who were buried there. The inscription on the gravestones are written in a language that cannot be identified. I've sent the gravestone rubble to some of my peers at the University of Connecticut. I will reach out to you when I get a response from all of them. All the best. Daryl Henderson of the State of Connecticut Historical Society. I forgot.
Is a funny word.
What?
Connecticut is a funny word.
Connecticut is a funny word. Also, like, Henderson? Daryl Henderson? Also, I forgot that this takes place in Connecticut. I think, like, certain games take place in different locations. Like, this one takes place in Connecticut, and then the other one, like, 2 or 3 take place in a different one. But I don't remember. I guess I'll find out when I actually play the games. You could also do the safe patented strat where
oh my god, he was on you.
I thought I was dead because I didn't look down. It's really hard to look the opposite direction. Can I like wait, I'm back at the house? I like how I keep getting lost. Was that the house with Michael? I don't remember.
I'm not sure.
There's like the shed, and then there's the house with Michael that, Father... Yeah, there's the shed near Amy's house.
Oh, yeah, that's the shed. Oh my god. Dude! He's moving so fast now!
I got good reaction time. I'm fine. I think if you just head up straight up several times, you just get there to the house with Amy.
Quirked up Chupacabra busting it down demonic style in the forest.
Honestly.
Is he good with the sauce?
Public lecture on satanic things. I'm so glad. He's probably... Would you say Michael's busting it down sexual style?
Oh, for sure he's busting it. Do you see the way he runs at you? He's busting it down for sure.
He's definitely quirked up and a white boy, but... The good question is he busting it down sexual style?
Ooh, that's a great... Holy shit. Oh, he's so fucking fast.
I like how I'm not even afraid of him. I'm just like, whatever.
Yeah, because I'm not expecting it. You are. You're like you're at the helm. You're ready for it.
Oh, dude, I just have fast reaction times. Which is funny, because my reaction time's actually slower than most people's. I guess I'm just always prepped on the spacebar. Okay, I got it. That was his max speed. Father Garcia, you are hereby instructed to release Michael Davis from your care and return him to his home immediately. Mr. and Mrs. Davis have already been contacted by our offices, and a representative of the church is currently en route to their homes to discuss compensation in return for their discretion. You will meet a representative there and accompany him to Rome, Cardinal Rifford. And that's the lore drop on Michael. I wouldn't be surprised if following the twins was just the solution to get to the house. And especially since I've exercised Michael, so he's not gonna dance on me like a rabid animal. It's always funny where this house, where he was being held, this little shed, on whether if the where this is compared to
Oh. Jesus, go away.
I sadly already knew about that one. Michael,
I hate this.
Dude,
I'm not doing this, and I'm not, because I don't think I could do this.
I mean, fair. I just gotta go back to the car, because I know the house is straight up from the car.
Well, that would be 2 streets over to the right.
Oh, you think the forest has any form of like cohesion? It constantly changes. That's the whole point of the first note. The other...
I mean, like, it was pretty consistent there.
I guess. Some aspects of it are consistent. Oh, I haven't gotten the well yet. Well time. You're invited to the twins' birthday party. Even though they don't exist. Or they do. They kinda do. Up to viewer discretion. Yeah, you see, I like how you could see Amy through the window. But yeah, you just keep walking up from the car. Okay. Take me home. Country roads.
West Virginia.
Mountain Mama. Oh, I get to exercise the photo. I forget about that. Hey. Can't I see this one? No? Okay. I guess that's just how the image looks. Mr. and Mrs. Martin greeted us at the front porch. Mr. Martin led us down the stairs to the basement, explaining that Amy was down there in restraints. I felt for him. There was guilt and shame in his voice. Amy was in the very back of the attic, in a chair, perfectly calm, staring at us. I like how we switch from the basement to the attic immediately.
Wait, do we? What?
Yeah, he led us to the basement. Amy was sitting in the very back of the attic.
Oh, yo, that's so weird. I never noticed that.
It's because John can't tell the difference between the time periods. Everything just blurs together for him because of the cult's influence.
I mean, honestly, this was probably traumatic enough for it to just kind of blur together.
Yeah, no, it is totally warranted for him. But yeah, Amy was sitting in the back of the attic in a chair, perfectly calm, staring at us. It was hard to describe the look on her face. It was not a kind of look a child would give you. Or gives
I always
you.
wondered about that because, like, when you go to read the psychiatric ward logs,
he constantly switches where they are. If you go and read his logs, because he'll go from the basement with his fellow father Alared to the attic where he was alone. But it's like we can't really tell what's real and what's fake. So it's just really cool. And there's like I know about this secret.
All right, completely unrelated. Who has a bedroom on the first floor like that? Like,
who has a bedroom on the first floor left of the opening to their house? I don't know. Yeah. I feel like that's just a weird place to put the master bedroom. Is like right near the entrance. Like,
I mean, it's so unnatural. That's like the most cursed thing in this entire house.
Yeah, no, like, why is the master bedroom literally to the left? It's kind of weird, but who cares? That potted plant is green as hell. Why is it so green?
And he's been maintaining it.
I mean, like, Amy's just waking up every day and watering her crops, like your little potted plants. Got to keep them succulents alive.
Yep. Step 1, wake up. Step 2, water the plants. Step 3, crawl on the ceiling or something. Step 4, wait in the window ominously. Speaking of ominously.
Ah, yes. I don't really know what this is supposed to be referencing. I know that the red person here is the cultist, right? Like, that's a cultist, but I don't know what. Maybe that's them conjuring the demon.
Maybe.
Who knows? There's a plate with just a banana and an apple on it.
After Amy builds up an appetite from crawling on the ceiling, she like goes to get herself a banana and apple.
Gotta keep me nice and fed for the demons. I love that there's a little bit of blood. Just a little bit of blood leading up to the attic. Ooh. I know I can't get in yet, but I have to confront Amy in the basement first. Also, here's the twins' room. This room, like, practically defies all logic. This room, like, both exists and doesn't, and it's like, depending on what game you're playing, it changes, like, the layout of the room. It's kind of cool.
Does it really?
Yes. If you go back and... When we play through 2, when you watch me play through 2, there will be a room that references the twins' room, and it will just be completely empty, but with references to the twins' room. Because at this point, John doesn't know that the twins weren't real. He still thinks they are.
Yeah. And they got Simon Says. They got all the cool stuff.
What? What even is that pink thing? Oh, it's a doll. Yeah, it's a doll. I wasn't even gonna... Bob must be stationed somewhere in the Middle East because he sends over this weird-looking doll for Amy's birthday. I'll ask Anish about it next time we're in book club. She looks like she could be from over there. Amy didn't seem excited to see the doll. I think she would rather have gotten a phone instead, or maybe seeing a baby doll makes her feel self-conscious about working in at the clinic. Also, I'll save that comment for later. It's just about Bob.
Yeah.
I guess I was the only one who thought to check in the attic. When I got up there, it was freezing cold. I found Amy standing in the back, looking straight at me, like when the first time I met her downstairs. There he goes again, changing where he met her. Because, like, we went in the house, we got led downstairs, but I saw her in the attic chained in a chair, which is a contradictory statement when he once again says that they met in the downstairs. We spoke briefly, although it was frustrating to talk to her, or it. I was experienced a bit with deception from the demon. During our conversation, she uttered my mother's first name and in interest spoke in perfect Latin. I called for help from the others, but no one came, so I raised a crucifix and begun the rite again.
God, this guy makes me want to go to church again.
This man. Oh, dude, Rubber Ducky.
Rubber Duck.
You're the one.
I wish I remembered how that went.
I would sing it, but I'm pretty sure that's a copyrighted song. I hate to break the fun of singing Rubber Ducky while playing Faith, but I'm pretty sure that's a copyrighted song.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I don't feel safe in my own home anymore. I hear voices outside around the house at night. I don't let the twins go out in the woods to play because I'm afraid of what's out there. The house itself feels stressed and distorted, slanted somehow. It feels like I'm walking through a carnival fun house. Amy's condition has only gotten worse. I can't stand to be around her anymore, and I don't know why. She just doesn't seem like herself anymore. I want to take her to a doctor, but I can't leave the boys here. I find that the phone stopped working throughout the day, and I can't seem to find my car keys. Thank God Bob comes home tomorrow. Yes, because Bob's gonna be the one to solve all your problems, lady.
Yeah. The Bobinator. The Bobster.
Because Uncle Bob is gonna save everything.
Yep.
I totally trust Uncle Bob. There's like 5 endings for this game, I think. I don't really remember all of them and how to get them.
I know how to get most.
Yeah. Like, I know how to get like 3 or 4 of them, but I don't remember how to get all of them. So it might be, I might run into the issue of I forget to leave one in. Okay. Also, I like how the doll's now down here when it wasn't before. He can't even remember what's down here to begin with when he's walking down here and actively through the house.
Well, I mean, is this a memory or is this like...
I guess we don't really know if this is a memory or him like actively doing it. Because this is him coming back to the house. Is the entire game a memory except for 3? We don't really know. Dear Amy, thanks for writing. It really brightens my day hearing from you. In your letters, you asked what's the weirdest thing I've seen as a missionary. In areas we are working in, there's a lot of folks who practice Quimbama. It's what you might call a pagan religion. It's kind of a mix of Catholic and African religions. One of the saints who they worship is Muerte, or Saint Death.
Yesterday we talked to a boy about 15. When we asked him if he had ever prayed, he said no, but I prayed to Saint Muerte. He told us about a time when he stayed over at his cousin's house, and according to him, they prayed to some figures of Saint Muerte, and the figures made things in the house move around. He got real quiet and scared looking after that.
We told him he could pray to God and that God wouldn't make him feel scared like that. We invited him to a church, but he hasn't come yet. I need to wrap this letter up and get back to work. See you in 4 months, Leighton. Also, who's Leighton? I don't remember. Is Leighton Alred's name? Or is that...
I'm not sure.
I don't remember who Leighton is. I'll be completely honest. Oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy. Demonic symbols. Amy's parents could not endure witnessing the proceedings of the rite for long. Miss Martin was hysterical, and the thing inside of Amy was feeding off of the fear. Father Alred asked me to take the Martins upstairs. I was physically worn out and managed to get them back up the stairs into the kitchen. Amy was screaming, "Mother, mother," the whole time. Finally, I got them to sit down at the kitchen table. After a few minutes, we couldn't hear much of anything down in the basement. I went down to check things, and I found Father Alred laying on his back, unconscious, with his arms spread out wide. Amy was not in the chair.
That's another weird inconsistency, huh?
Yeah, no, like, when you see him relive it, it's slightly different. Everything with this entire thing is slightly different every time you see him relive it. Which is... Oh, yeah.
Nah.
Hello, Amy.
The boogeyman coming.
Also,
the boogeyman coming to grab me out of my fucking bed.
Also, why do I wake up in the bed upstairs?
Taking a nap. Oh my god, this ambience is way more horrifying when it's not in a video.
Oh yeah, when you're here, you have to experience every second of it. I don't... Oh god, I have to get... I forget everything about that. Anyway, I got Mortis. Mortis. You're supposed to, like...
Cross all of them.
Yeah, you have to go through all of them and then figure out which one's real, and then...
Where are her thumbs?
She is here. Do demons have thumbs? Don't you have to exorcise her from every door of the house, or every room of the house, or something?
Something like that, yeah.
That one revealed itself. I didn't even have to do it. Okay, you can see which one it is. It's just...
Yeah.
sometimes it's hard to tell. Also, she gets faster, I think.
Awesome.
Every time you've sent her up to the attic. Oh, apparently the answer is no. You just have to go do something.
You're playing a very dangerous game running away from her like that.
Oh, you bet I am. That one. I don't remember where I'm supposed to go. I know the attic is the end goal.
Yeah, I think you're just supposed to walk around until the attic opens.
Well, no, you have to get a key for the attic.
Jesus, it might be in the basement.
I almost didn't get that. I think it might be in the basement. That's some good advice. We have Gray here for good advice.
Gray tip number 5. Don't go in demon houses.
Oh, or you just, you know, purify her from enough rooms and then the attic just open.
Gray tip number 6, Gray is a fucking liar.
You're not that much of a liar. Neither of us remembered. It's not like this game, like the last time either of us saw this game, it was like several years ago. Or several months in some cases. I think it's several months. I'm really bad at over-exaggeration. Molly, the church might contact you in a few days to tell you the version of what's happened to me. I want you to hear it from me first. A year ago, I was involved in an exorcism of Amy Martin. What they said in the papers about what happened isn't true. She's my superior. Father, when I confronted her, she managed to cut the power of the house and her own parents with their own. I have to go back to the house. The nightmares I'm having are real. She's still there waiting for me. I can still see her. If I don't come back, know that I love you. I'm sorry, John. Also, you'll notice that there's a lot.
There was a version of this I've seen where the blurred out parts were actually like put back in.
Yeah, there's a lot of people's interpretations on what actually happened in the letter here, but technically none of them are confirmed, just highly hinted at.
No, I think there's actually like a version that Erdoff himself like showed.
Yeah, no, I think you can go find one that's like highly likely. Like what?
Woo! The Jesus spin.
Dude, why can't I do that? I can't unite spin. I'm sorry.
My God, what happened to you? Do you think my face is breaking? I have to finish what I started. She's my priest.
Here comes the demon fight.
Yeah, kick her ass. Oh, you can't exercise that chump. I forgot about that.
Yeah, you have to guide him away so you can exercise Amy. Because otherwise he will just instant kill you if he makes contact with you. And here's phase 2.
Get chills from this.
Oh God!
Oh my God!
I forget. She dashes
she
towards
from the
you.
Opposite way.
Yeah, I forget about that. She dashes to you from the opposite side, and I just totally forgot because that's what she does every time that you like successfully take a health state off of her.
The demon is aggressive.
Dubious little creature, demonic in nature.
His dodge.
Dubious little creature is demonic in nature. Gotta get some extra damage in.
Every bit counts. Bro, this demon is getting his ankle busted.
Oh yeah, dude, John's got the moves.
Bro needs to get out of the Bible and start getting on the court if he's breaking ankles this hard.
Honestly, it looks a lot harder to tell what the. Oh god, I'm so dead.
Oh god, she was right on top of you.
Okay. Oh god.
Oh yeah, she seems to have a case of hand face. Quite a nasty one at that. Ah!
I don't remember what you're supposed to do. I think you have to. Is that just a complete dodge phase? I guess.
Yeah, no, you have to like dodge her while she's like going around the pentagram.
And then you deal damage when she's standing still, maybe?
Yeah, stay out of the circle.
This is. Phase 2 of her fight is a lot harder. I guess this is phase 3, because.
I mean, she follows the lines of the pentagram pretty easily, so.
Yeah, for the dashing, that's easy. But once past this phase, she just. I think I just need not to stand in direct line.
Try standing like where she's come from.
Now she's gonna sit on bottom. I just tested my luck so hard there.
I got this.
Ooh. Now she's breaking my ankles.
Oh, damn. Oh my gosh.
The demon just left the room.
I don't want to do this no more. Just leaves. Oh.
Amy, no. Don't do it.
You and I.
First time, the first time, the last time is the achievement.
I was about to say that somebody jumps out of a window, or
I guess, yeah. I don't feel like this is the first or last time someone jumps out a window in this game. I'm pretty sure John does it in like the third.
oh, there's the funny.
Oh no, the funny.
All right, let's start getting these endings.
Okay, I wonder if
Go back upstairs. Oh no, wait, yeah, it is downstairs, huh?
I'm immediately going for the secret ending.
Yeah. Well, it's not even an ending, it's just a secret boss.
Oh god.
Man, there sure are multiple guns with one bullet here. Uh-oh.
I don't does that cuck me?
Let's find out.
No. I just was hitting. I was just hitting. It's convenient that you give me so many guns with one bullet.
Bit inconvenient that they're all like, you know, only one gun with one bullet.
Can I get like not 12 guns with
guns too?
Yeah. Also, what gun can't break a mirror in a single bullet?
That's what I'm saying. These are some weak guns.
I mean, it looks pretty ancient. It looks like almost a flintlock rifle. Ooh.
Taco, but me reaching under my bed to plug in my phone.
I don't remember how to beat this
I don't-
boss even in the
I
slightest.
don't. Oh god, this boss was fucks with me.
Oh god. Oh yeah, it distorts your screen.
Does it?
Yep.
Oh yeah, it kind of is. It kind of is, isn't it? Wow, how many demons are haunting this one house, dude?
I don't know. A lot of them.
I don't like this. I don't like this guy's music. Oh.
This one's also super cheap because it just constantly keeps teleporting, and it can just
He never
teleport.
teleports like directly. Oh yeah, he does. Never mind.
He just teleports randomly to one of the edges of the arena.
At least it's not like too unfair. He doesn't like, you know, actually just teleport.
He also doesn't even have that much health, so.
Yeah.
October 23rd, 1986. Dear Dr. McGlasham, it has been 30 days since the beginning of my treatment here at Yale's Psychiatric Institute. Dr. Spinell, who has been so patient with me, has helped me understand my afflictions and has helped me find a way to move forward and accept the truth. With Dr. Spinell's help, I have come to accept what really happened in September at the Martins family residence. I accept that what happened was not the result of a supernatural phenomena, but rather a desperate action of a young girl driven to violence by her dogmatic parents and an old church ritual that has been thought to drive out evil. I'm happy to report that since accepting the truth, my nightmares have ceased, and I am enjoying peace of mind that I have not felt since the incident. Given my progress since first coming here, I respectfully request to be released from Yale Psychiatric Institute congenitally upon following up a appointment with Dr. Spinell in the future. Sincerely, John Ward. Also, good on you, John, for getting out of grippy sock vacation. A gun with one bullet.
Instead of getting out of grippy sock vacation.
That's what Addie calls it.
I mean, yeah, she's not wrong.
A gun with one bullet. Also, you like how the forest suddenly changes to be like it makes complete sense. The path now actually makes sense and everything. Like you can easily follow the path now.
Yeah, that too. And this like rewound music. This is it's throwing me off.
It's like it's almost like John's not sane of mind. Hi, Father Garcia. What happens if I shoot you?
You can't run bullet. Oh, you can.
I just actively shot a gun at a man who ran away from me.
Who the hell lives out in the woods like this?
Okay, Amy. Time to meet your maker.
Got here with 360.
Oh, dude, you bet. I'll can I moonwalk in this? No. Aw. If I could moonwalk, I would totally moonwalk up to Amy.
What? Does she just kill you if you get too close to her?
I think so. Anyway.
Yeah.
She got 360 no scoped.
Annihilate.
I can't find myself this funny. I'm dying. Also, I like how Michael doesn't even show up after you kill Amy.
Bro, Michael doesn't want the smoke.
Honestly. Game over. Ending 1. Murderer. You're found after a gunshot is heard in the vicinity of the house, and cops show up to figure out what the hell is going on. Police department arrest a man accused of murdering a missing girl. A New York man is in custody after confessing to the murder of a Sterling girl who has been missing. John Ward of Palmyra was pulled over on Snake Meadow Hill Road last night after state troopers reportedly hearing a gunshot. The officer thought that it might be poachers. The officer said Ward was acting nervous and suspicious after being pulled over. When questioned, Ward reportedly said, "I killed her." According to the police report, the officer called for backup after Ward became increasingly upset, saying repeatedly that there was a demon inside of her. Ward was taken into the Sterling Police Headquarters for further questioning. Ward then confessed to authorities that he shot and killed Amy Martin, a 17-year-old girl who has been missing for 9 days after escaping from a mental institution. After a brief search, police located Amy's body in the woods near the now abandoned Martin's home. In addition to receiving a gunshot wound to the stomach, Amy showed injuries suggesting that she had been thrown out of a second-story window of the house. An officer who helped recover the body reported that Amy's face had been mutilated in a very brutal manner. Ward was found dressed as a priest when he was pulled over, and it was suspected that he had impersonated a priest to gain his victim's trust after the Catholic authority in Rome confirmed that Ward was not an ordained minister. The rest of the article is missing.
Yeah, I think brutally mangled was like, it's kind of an understatement.
Oh yeah, she just straight up doesn't have a face. Like, I feel like that's a step above just being mangled. If I didn't have a face, I would think that, that might be a bit more than being mangled, but sorry, but I have to do it to you. Nothing personal.
He's dead. You killed him.
You're fucking wrecked. Nerd. Doesn't even play Fortnite. They even tried to build, dude. Just took a sniper shot straight to the head, like, just died. They even pop his abilities in Valorant, like, come on.
Amy would be straight up cranking 90s.
Dude, I was ready to deal with, like, a straight up the Fortnite build battle, but this man, he didn't even notice I was there. Like, he's playing muted or something. Like, come on. Pom pom.
I will say of the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in him I will trust. I shall not be afraid.
Be afraid of terror tonight, it's Michael.
I think that this is my favorite ending, just because it's funny to me. I don't know why.
Michael gets it back in blood.
Whenever you're like, ah, yes, and he's just like, Father, and just kills you. Esteemed Cardinal Grifford, with all due respect, you cannot grasp the importance of the work I am doing on young Michael without being present here. Michael needs my help more than ever. In the past few weeks, I have made great progress with Michael's affliction. Nevertheless, whatever darkness is inside of him fights back with increasing ferocity. We must not let up on the fight against the enemy at such a critical time. There's another reason I dare not return Michael to his family nor let them see him. The darkness inside of him afflicts his soul, but it also causes a terrible strain on his body. So so that there's no mistaking what I mean, I have enclosed a photograph of young Michael during our first session. The photograph is missing.
Michael took it. I don't know if I said it, but like I don't think I said it yet. But the rotoscope fucking visuals in this series are marvelous.
Oh yeah, this is one of my favorite indie game horror games that I've ever seen. It's so well done. The style on it.
I hate how fluid some of these are. Like it's so unnerving.
Yeah. Okay, demon ending.
You missed. Alright, don't miss.
I'll use my cigar gun or my cigarette gun.
Okay, I'm not the only one who thinks it looks like a cigarette.
It looks like, I think everyone comments on how it looks like he's just holding a massive cigarette. Like,
Pastor John was chuffing back a fat one.
Dude, honestly. Dude, he doesn't need to smoke a pack if he just smokes one really big cigarette.
Lung cancer speedrun, 100%.
Dude, honestly, just puff the entire cigarette and just... Ooh, I love the music change.
Ooh.
The Offering. Do you get a unique note for this one? Yes.
I think.
Hello, Amy. I'm sorry to hear about your parents' decision. It is hard for people to trust what they do not understand. I know that you are only 17, but you're clearly an adult, and you are able to handle your own life. Do not let your mom or dad stop you from following your dreams. If there's anything I can do to help you, just let me know. We are having a get-together at the clinic Saturday night, and I would love it for you to stop by. We still consider you a part of our team, even if your mother and dad do not. We hope to see you there, Gary. Okay, time to go for the meme ending.
This is the meme ending?
This is the meme ending. This one has, like, no plot relevancy at all whatsoever.
Yeah.
I will say of the Lord, he is my
refuge and my fortress.
My God, in him I will trust. I shall not be afraid of the terror.
Behold the terror, a deer.
The terror of the night.
Ooh, this is weird fucked up OST.
The hunter. Also, I love that the deer just gets on its hind legs and runs towards you. Like that, it's the meme ending because, like, what is this supposed to mean? Like,
don't hunt the wildlife.
Don't kill the wildlife, yeah. Cited a deadly car accident where it was discovered along the road near a Sterling this morning, alongside with a body of a person who has yet to be identified. At 6 a.m. this morning, a resident called a report an accident along Snake Meadow Hill Road. The driver of a silver sedan swerved off the road and struck a tree. A spokesman of the police commented that the body appeared to have been dragged several yards away from the car, deep into the woods, after having been ejected from the front windshield. It has been noted that the body has been mangled beyond recognition. Investigators suspect that it's probably the work of coyotes. Police also noted that part of a clean white-tailed deer were found in the trunks of the car. From white-tailed deer, a hunter typically gets 25 pounds of meat. However, it appears that the victim accidentally only was able to carry 25 pounds back to the car. That's a lesson. Use all the meat you can from the animals you kill, or else deers will pull you out of your car and brutally mangle you.
They They had somebody set up on the road. Yes, they had a man outside set up on the road for him.
Yeah, no, like they were set up to take out John.
Yeah, all right, don't miss. Nice. Chia kazing.
Also, I love that the car, the car that comes by, the big truck, that's the developer.
Yeah.
Okay. We get to hear the whole line.
I shall not be afraid of the terror in the night, nor the evil that walketh in darkness, because I have made the Lord my refuge. Because I have set my love upon him, therefore will he deliver me. I shall call upon him and he will answer me. He will be with me in trouble. He will deliver me and honor me. I can't explain what happened at that house. I can only have faith that I did the right thing.
When faith endures. So what's your thoughts on the first Faith game, Gray?
Looking back on it, the first one leaves a lot to be like, if it was just the first one, it leaves a lot to be expanded on, and I like the fact that it actually is expanded on in the later games.
Yeah.
Because, like, this is some really good setup, like, the whole, like, John not knowing what the actual events were, twins.
Like, there's a lot of little hints placed here and there, like who the heck is Bob, and like who is Gary, and like what's this thing with like the twins and all of that. There's a lot of good theory crafting you could do just based on the first game, but there's a lot of information you're left out of if the other two didn't come out. But I still think the first game is iconic, it is good, it is meme filled, it is wonderful. I love the first game, and but out of the three, I think 2's the weakest by far. But we'll play through that one next time. But I just really love the music. The music of this game is wonderful.
Oh, I know, right? And it only gets better.
Police animal experts investigated a chupacabra remains found near Sterling. Sterling PD enlisted the help of local animal experts of the University of Connecticut after the remains of an unidentified animal were found near Sterling. The remains of the animal, which some residents call a chupacabra, were discovered on Snake Meadow Hill Road by a motorist yesterday. The animal had apparently been struck by a vehicle, and parts of its carcass were scattered across the road. The police say that they intently investigated the gruesome scene because of the motorist who discovered the remains told them that it appeared to be a person. After arriving to the scene, the police concluded that the remains were some kind of animal. As a matter of public safety, we are to be sure about what exactly we are dealing with here, said Sterling police spokesman. It's clearly not a deer or coyote. If it is a mountain lion or exotic pet that escaped from its owner, or an animal with rabies, we need to know about it. Animal experts attached to the investigation would not speculate about what kind of animal has been found, although they commented that the animal was hairless, anemic, and appeared to be suffering from rickets and a vitamin D deficiency. It appeared that the animal and children who had not received sunlight. I think it's time to wrap up now. That was Faith, the first game. Faith 1. I really like Faith. I think the entire thing is going to be fun to go through, and definitely the first one's, by far the least of the explored ones. It doesn't explain a lot. It just tries to get you through the premise very quickly, so you get a good taste of the world building, and that's about it. So In Faith 2 and Faith 3, they try to explain a lot more, luckily and nicely. It's amazing that an indie game like this can even come out. It was made by a very small studio, to my understanding, and it's just very cool. I like games like this. This is like my bread and butter. So, yeah, I plan to upload episode 2 and 3 later on my channel, and with Gray here to join in commentary and enjoyment of it. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Other than that, goodbye. Have anything left to say, Gray?
Morbius.